Now before we begin with this training, there might be a lot of questions going on in your mind, such as why C programming? What are the applications of C language? And what led to the creation of C programming language? Well, C programming language was developed in 1972 at Bell Labs by a famous scientist, Dennis Ritchie. The origin of C programming language is closely tied to the development of the Unix operating system. Now what is Unix operating system? Well, today we have operating systems like Windows 10. Similarly, in 1970s, they had Unix operating system. And most of the components of Unix operating system were written in B programming language, which is a programming language that existed before C language. But this B language was really slow, and in terms of performance, it could not meet the expectation of Dennis and his team. So in 1972, Dennis started working on improving the B language, which eventually resulted in the creation of C programming language. So this is how the C language was created. And almost the entire Unix operating system was then written in C language. But now the question arises, it's okay that C language was created a long time ago, and it fulfilled the need for developing software at that time. But nowadays we have a lot of programming languages which we can learn instead of C, such as Python, Kotlin, C#, JavaScript, PHP, and a lot more, including C++, which we will of course go through in this training. So why to learn C programming in this modern era? Well, the answer is really simple. Among these modern languages, a large number of programming languages are derived from C language. Yes, you have heard it right. These languages, along with several other programming languages, have either adopted or derived their control structures, syntaxes, and other basic features from C programming language. So this is the reason C language is also known as mother of all programming languages. Which means if you successfully complete this training, then you will be able to learn any other programming language in real quick time. So this is the reason why almost all the universities in the world at first always give importance to the C programming language in their syllabus. Not only this, there are a lot of programming languages whose most of the modules and components are entirely built using C programming language, such as Objective-C, Python, Perl, PHP. In short, it would be justified to say that these languages are built using C language. So now I hope you clearly understand the gravity of C programming language. Now, moving on, you might also want to know today in what applications we use C programming language. Well, here I will give you a few examples of the popular products that use either C or its derivative C++. Well, the Windows operating system that we use in our PC is built using C language and its derivatives such as C++. A part of Facebook application is written in C++. Popular photo editing applications like Adobe Photoshop is entirely built using C++. And to learn C++, you need to be clear with the concept of C programming language. Well, of course, there are a lot of technologies involved in building these great products, but C and C++ are always chosen due to their ability to deliver high performance. So that is why if you go for the interview of product-based companies like Microsoft, Facebook, and Adobe, you will face a lot of questions from data structures and algorithm using C and C++, because these companies heavily rely on the usage of C and C++ some way or the other. Well, here, data structure is nothing but the way we organize data. And the algorithm is just a logical approach to solve a given problem. Fine. Now, since C is a very old language, so it lacks the capability to support object-oriented programming. But its shortcoming is fulfilled by C++ language, which supports object-oriented programming. Now, what is object-oriented programming? Well, we will explore it later when we will explore C++ in this training. So for now, please don't worry about it. So yes, that's pretty much it for this video. In the next video, we will explore what are the software required to get started with this training.